What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see here, we are outside my house because for once we are not going to be exploring outside on the island, but we're going to be taking a look inside my house. I've shown like snippets of my house before in some videos, but this past week I pretty much redecorated the entirety of the house from the exterior to every room that's available in this game. I think my house will always be kind of a work in progress as I decorate it, but I'm finally at a point where I'm pretty happy with it, so I just wanted to show you guys for this video. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, so the first room in the house. I should really put some music in here or something. So my overall goal with decorating my house was going for a Japanese modern theme, and the reason why I picked out this theme is because I really like Japanese themes. I'm half Japanese, if you guys didn't know. And I really like all the decorations available in this game to cater to like a Japanese aesthetic, and combining that with modern design I think makes for like a really chic and really classy looking design. So that's pretty much the whole theme for my house. And as you can see in the first room, it's relatively simple. I didn't want to go overboard with the decorations because going for something more like a lounge, for the first room at least, I didn't want to build out like a whole bedroom or bathroom in the first room because I just didn't think that made much sense, just for me personally. So as you can see here, there's a lot of dark toned woods and a lot of darker colors in general, like a lot of blacks, but I like the splashes of color like the cherry blossom branches here to make it like a mixture of both like Japanese design and modern aesthetic. I have all these like modern furniture items like the black couches and like a coffee mug, but I put in like small elements of like Japanese furniture such as the incense burner, the lucky cat with the autograph cards in the back, and then we have some stuff like the tea set and the imperial shelves right above it. So yeah, super simple room. I really like the colors, some greens, splashes of green with black, and the wallpaper is just really nice. I usually don't really like green, but I think the dark colored green that this wallpaper has actually looks really, really nice. Yeah, this is the first room. This is the first of the smaller rooms, and as you can see, this is the one room where it's not exactly Japanese modern, it's just straight up traditional Japanese themed. This room was actually my first Japanese themed room in the first place, and as I collected more like Japanese traditional furniture, I started just putting all the items in this room. This is like the first room where I actually started like decorating a Japanese inspired house. I think my favorite items in this room are actually the wall mounted items like the fish picture, the certificate, and the wooden board. I think it really brings the room together and makes me feel like a traditional house that you would find in Japan, because I remember when I spent my winters and summers in Japan with my grandparents. They had quite a large house, and it was much more traditional than the houses you would find in Tokyo. So they had like tatami mats and stuff like the wall mounted items on here. So it kind of reminds me of my family back in Japan, and it also makes me a little bit nostalgic. So I really like those items. By the way, this kotatsu, this pattern is one of the fabrics you get from Sable, and if you guys don't know how to customize your furniture to have fabrics on it, I have like a whole guide on how to do that, and I'll leave it in the cards of the details on that. But yeah, it's a custom fabric that you can get from Sable. All right, so this is my kitchen, and as you can see, it's a lot lighter in color compared to the first room, and I wanted a contrast of a much brighter and lighter colored room compared to the first one, because I feel like the kitchen is a little bit more of like a soothing therapeutic room for me, because I love cooking. You can see that there's a lot more like lighter colors. The centerpiece of this is obviously the stone furniture, the stone table and the stools. The reason why I put this kettle in the middle is because in Japanese it's called a yakan, and that's pretty much what every Japanese household uses for serving tea, and my mom still has the same yakan that she serves tea since she was serving tea to me as a little kid. So I thought it was a great piece to add into the middle of the table. I realized that there's actually a lot of furniture items I could add for a kitchen. So there's so many things, like the whole ironwood kitchen set. There's like so many appliances for food in this game, and I could have added a fridge and all that, but I actually just wanted to go for a simpler look for this because I just didn't want it to be super cluttered. The mood of this room is already just so, like, I don't know, minimalistic. I like the look of it just looking clean and not super cluttered. So yeah, this is what I ended up with. All right, so this is my bathroom or spa room, and I really like this room. I think it's super calming and soothing in its atmosphere. For this room, I played around with much lighter toned wood paired with darker toned wood, like the cypress bathtub with the bamboo flooring here and the wooden furniture. And for this room, I was just collecting items that made me feel really at peace. It's funny, like in real life, I use something like this humidifier to kind of relieve me of my anxieties and stress, and that was the vibe I was going for when forming this room. This room is actually featured on a Instagram account called Nook's Catalog, and definitely check out that account. I'll leave the link in the description box. She does like really cool magazine mock-ups of Animal Crossing rooms, like kind of like how you would see them in like an IKEA magazine, and I thought it was like super creative, and she was nice enough to feature this bathroom in one of her posts, so definitely check that out. All right, so for the basement, as you can see, there's a lot of like clothing items as the centerpiece here, and I guess I haven't really talked about this in one of my videos, but I'm really into fashion and styling, and I'd say it's like one of my biggest hobbies. Before this whole like quarantine thing started, I used to go on like a lot of photo shoots for fun, just as a hobby, and explore my passion for clothing and design and styling. And I wanted one of my rooms to kind of reflect that, and this is the room where I decided to represent that, and I thought it would make sense for it to be a part of the bedroom. I looked up a bunch of like clothing accounts on Instagram for Animal Crossing, those accounts that feature design codes for actual like luxury brands in real life. I just picked out some of the pieces I liked and put them on display here. I'm wearing one of them right now, but I think out of all of these, I really like the Burberry coat. And then I just have other things to like kind of fill the space, this table with another one of Sable's custom fabrics, and then on the left side we just have like my bedroom space. Again, playing with a lot of like blacks, customizing the furniture to be all black. I really like this bed. It just looks really sleek and keeping up with like the modern Japanese aesthetic. I have the wooden board above the bed and tatami mat as the floors, and another black tea room wall as the wallpaper. All right, so for the final room, which is the upstairs room, this is like definitely the chill area in my house. As you can see, it's part living room, chill room, and kitchen. I think this might be my favorite room in the house. It really fits the bill when it comes to modern Japanese aesthetic. To the left here is like the office area, and I customized the PC to have YouTube on it. I guess to represent my channel. We have kotatsu as the centerpiece of the room. If you ever lived in Japan, you know that kotatsus always have fruit on top of them, so that's why I added a fruit basket. This is like the TV area, and I really like these box sofas. They just look like really glossy and high quality, you know. It looks so nice paired with the black color. And then on the right side, we got the kitchen area, and my friend gave me this kitchen island, which is such a cool item to have in this game. Like, I don't know, it looks great when you put it in the middle of a room. It instantly makes any room look better. And then all throughout the room, I just have various decorations like the bamboo sphere right here, cherry blossom plant, some stuff hanging on the walls. I also have 3 rugs in this room. That's pretty much the entire tour, guys. I am really proud of my house because I think it pretty much represents my style in real life, and I don't know, if I had to make like a dream house in real life, I think this would be a pretty accurate representation of what I want. You know, when you have like a nice house in this game, it just makes playing the game even more fun. So I'm super happy with how it came out, and hopefully it served some inspiration to you guys if you're looking for a certain theme for your house still. Hope this video helped you guys out, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.